Hello Flosstube. I'm getting ready to show you a video about my WIPGO board for 2024, and I didn't explain what WIPGO was. So WIPGO is a game. It's a play on bingo. It was created by Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, and I will link her below. She draws two numbers, two numbers a month, and we have a board like a bingo board. We put our WIPs in. WIPs means work in progress, and whatever work in progress is on that number that is drawn for that month, we get to work on it. And it's your rules. It's your board, your rules. And I forgot to say that for people who don't know what the heck WIPGO is. So the next video is my WIPGO board. So my works in progress that I'm going to be working on for 2024. I'm going to be working on all my WIPs, but this is for the game that Jessie Marie draws for each month. In the cross stitch world, this is the cross stitch world. If you're just finding this, or your family members and you have no clue what that is. So, okay, here we go. Hey Flosstube. I am Amy. I love toads and cross stitch. Today is not a regular Flosstube. It is going to be what I put on my board for WIPGO 2024. So I started planning my board, put everything down, and I figured I could show it to you. So it's gonna be a little bit of a WIP parade, not all my WIPs, but let's see, probably 23 of my WIPs. So the 13th, the 13th call is a free space. I didn't put anything there. And I put Wise Owl on here twice because I know I'm not gonna work on him if he doesn't get called. So I put him on here twice to make sure I work on him 2 times next year. On the back is my 2022, 2021, 2020. Okay, these are in no order. I just grabbed a bunch. I'm gonna show them to you, explain a tiny bit if I need to, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off and grab the last bit, and then that'll be it. Okay, so here we go. Today is September 28th, 9th. It's a Thursday. I think it might be the 28th. I have my ring light on, so hopefully y'all can see well. So on my WIPGO board for next year, I have this one. It's called Toadstools. It is a Russian kit. The shop that I got this from was on Etsy, and they are no longer on Etsy since the war broke out, because I think it was shipped from Russia. This is a kit, and it comes with this floss, and it comes with 27 count, which is beautiful. It's a gray, and I am stitching it 1/1 instead of 2/2, and this is where I'm at. So for my WIPGO, my rule is just work on it. Not a certain hours, not a certain days, just pull it out that month and work on it. So I am probably going to concentrate on that mushroom and finish the bottom of him. So like here, and then maybe go over to this mushroom, or maybe go up. And I'm going to put away as I go because I don't want to have like a little anxiety attack after this. I have the blinds closed so the dogs don't see anybody walking in the neighborhood. Hopefully they do not bark. This is Native American Maiden. It's by Joan Elliott. I almost said Teresa Winsler. It's Joan Elliott. and I work on this one really once a month, sometimes none, because I haven't been to the Zoom group in probably 2 or 3 months. So this is where I'm at. I'm stitching it on a vintage country mocha. It's 32 count. The background is 1/2 and she is 2/2, but I'm doing her face 1/1. So that's where I'm at. So I'll be pulling her out when she's called, and I will stitch on her tonight in the Zoom group. This one is my WIPGO for this month, September. So I have been working on this one. It is Woods Behind My House by Cooler Designs. Stitching this one on sand, 36 count. That is from Picture This Plus, and I'm doing it 1/2. And this is where I'm at. So this month I have brought this down and over, and I finished that butterfly. Started on this chipping sparrow, but that would be a regular floss tube if I, but this is just what I'm going to be working on next year. So, love this one. I think I love them all except Wise Owl. Okay, I put this one on my WIPGO. This is my oldest WIP. I found this in one of my drawers. I was cleaning out drawers beside my bed. Let me see if I can find the cover photo. Yeah, here it is. This is a WIP that I forgot I had. I remember stitching this when my daughter was 4 years old. We were living in a townhouse together, alone. And she is almost 29 now. So this WIP is 24 years old, almost 25 years old. It is the kit, Ada, the kit floss. I have my glasses. Let me see what it's called, because I think it is written on the pattern. It is called Seashore Welcome, and it is from 1998, Cross My Heart. And this is where I am at. So I will pull this out and work on it. It's really cute. Yep, kit everything. My oldest WIP. And I have it in the original bag that I've had. I didn't even put it in a cute project bag yet. Okay, this one I put on my WIPGO board because it is my travel piece, and I don't travel that much, so it's not going to get a lot of stitching, and I love it, so I put it on here so it would get some work. It's Panna Kit called Fawn. It's going to be a cushion. I'm going to make it into a cushion when I'm done. I got this on 1, 2, 3 stitch. I'm using all the kit floss, the kit fabric. It is a 10 count Ada, and I'm stitching it 4/1 Ada square, so I can do a loop method. To start. That's where I'm at. So he will get some love next year, not only when I travel, but one of the months for WIPGO. Okay, I put my Luca S kit on my WIPGO board for next year. I think this is called Reindeer. Oh, Christmas Deer. This was a Luca S kit. Luca S sent this to me to try out their kits, and I love it. The floss comes on these cards. The pattern is very easy to read. The fabric is gridded, so it's pretty easy, and it's very soft. So if you don't like stitching on really soft fabric, you might not like it, but I love it. I put it in a hoop, so it really doesn't matter. And that is where I'm at. I do stitch some Christmas on Fridays, or I try to, and I just feel like this one isn't getting enough love, so that's why I stuck it on my WIPGO board. And it's full coverage, so it's gonna take a long time. So it just will get a little bit of extra work. This is BR's Moth by Kathy Barrick. I changed the colors, which is making it a little bit, not stressful, but a little, sorry, I'm getting sick of my coffee. A little bit harder because you have to think more. I have to think more about where I'm going to put the colors. It was more yellow, and I wanted it to be more of a rust, like an Atlas moth. So that's where I'm at. And I feel like when this gets called, I want to finish that bottom wing. That will be, maybe I can make that a goal, to finish that bottom, the bottom of that left wing. So we'll see. This fabric is Creek Bed Brown by R&R 36 count. I love this. Love this color. I love brown though. Brown is one of my favorite colors. I know. I love a brown. Okay. This one is from Mud Puppy Stitchery. It is called Venom and Poison. Kenzie has a floss tube. And I do like snakes, and I love toads and frogs. I don't cuddle up with snakes, but I don't mind them. And this is where I'm at. This is a Fortnite fabric. I think it's 36 count, and it's called Posh. Doing it 1/2. Is my cottage garden samplings. It's called Simplicity. And I'm stitching this with Lisa. This is a 40 count vintage country mocha, and I added a frog. Took the house out and added a frog. Love this one. It's gonna be just beautiful. Okay, the next one you have not seen in years. I stopped working on this one. I kind of UFO'd it, not to fully get rid of it, but I put it away so I could finish Sarah Elizabeth Brooke, the one with the brick house that I'm working on. I wanted to finish that one. Like every time I work on a sampler, concentrate just on that sampler, so it would get done. And then when she's finished, I was gonna come back to this one. This one is Eliza Bell Cox. And I'm only doing the middle. And well, I think I'm gonna do her name too. So I'm probably doing the bird. And I don't know what that says. I mean, I'm sure it's her name, but does it have a date on it? Yes. 1832, Eliza Bell Cox. Radcliffe House. So this is really pretty too. I wonder if I should just I don't know how much fabric I have. Anyway, no, I do not have enough fabric to do that. Let's see, this is 40 count espresso from R&R. And that is where I've gotten to. So yeah, look, I don't have enough room. I have enough room maybe to put her name and that little floral motif down there, but. So I will pull this out next year. I am hoping to finish my Sarah Elizabeth Brooke next month, because I worked on her for Sampler September a lot. And she also got called for WIPGO in October, so she will be getting work in October. So I'm hoping I can finish her like in the next month, and then I'll start pulling Eliza out. This one you have not seen in a while either. I can't even remember when I started this little guy. Autumn Chipmunk. Kitty Me Designs. And I only have this much. I think this is a bramble, probably 36 count bramble. So I need to pull him out next year and work on him. He is called Autumn Chipmunk, so I probably should work on him this autumn. Also, get him a little further. Yep, picture this plus bramble, 36 count. Yep. Okay, so that's my stack. I'm going to put these away. I'm going to pull the other ones out, and I will be right back. Okay, next set. I lost my ring light. I don't know what happened. The end of it feels like it's on fire. I burnt my finger. So maybe I have it plugged into the wrong electrical thing. I'll have to ask my husband. I don't know anything about electricity. Okay, let's pull the next set out. This one is Dragon with the Book. I'm gonna hold it up and y'all can see the designer. I got this off of Etsy. This is my grandbaby's birth record sampler that I'm doing for him. What am I stitching this on? Let me think. Oh, I don't remember. But this is where I'm at. I have a light over there, so you're gonna see some shadow. And I opened the blinds so the dogs might bark. But I was trying to get, since I lost the ring light, trying to get better light here. But, and I'll probably, well, I will. I'll continue to work on this besides WIPGO, you know. Like to get it done. What is that fabric? I have it written on the back. Atomic Ranch. It's 28 count and it's called Weathered Stone. I'm doing it on a 28 count, so it'll be, you know, a little bit bigger. I didn't want his little bar sampler to be miniature. And I don't, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, he was born. I think my last Flosstube, he was not born yet. He was born, and he had to stay in the NICU for a week, but he's out and he's home and he's doing great. Okay, this one is called Arc of White. It's by Tempting Tangles. Stitching this with Leah Noel. I changed all the colors except the spider web. This is a vintage wood smoke by Lakeside Linen, and it's 36 count. So there we go. It's like a fall day with the spider webs. needle minder just popped off. This one is called Wilbur. Leah Noel is doing this one also. Stitching this on Bramble, 36 count. And that is where I'm at. I did not iron anything. This is a Design Works kit called Woodland Castle. And where did I start? I think I started up here. Beth and I started this together. I'm going to try to work on this once a month, like the first of the month. So it will be coming out, let's see, the first is Sunday, and Sunday is my stocking Sunday. I might have to do this next Monday on the 2nd. I'm using the kit floss and the kit fabric, and that is where I'm at. Nope, that is where I'm at. Yep, it's pretty confetti heavy. You can see like these flowers and the green stuff. But it's fun, challenging and fun. I love a challenge in cross stitch. Not anything else. Okay, this one is a kit from Bothy Threads Swimming School. Using all the kit stuff because it is so cute and has the dots already on the fabric. I love that little turtle. Love her. Okay, started her at StitchCon this year. This one I have not worked on in a little while, and by a little while I mean a couple months. It's the Garden Sampler by Carriage House. I feel like this is a more spring stitching thing, and then in the summer, I was so sick of summer. I don't like summer, it's too hot. I love all the other, love fall, love winter, love spring, do not like summer. And so summer came and I didn't want to stitch anything that reminded me of summer. And I think that's why I just didn't work on it again. But in the spring, hopefully I will pull this out again and work on it a bunch. And then when it gets called from WIPGO, maybe I could do a letter a month next year. Oh, that's an idea. Do a little letter a month. Pull it out in January. Ooh, okay, I like that. I might do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. This one is almost done, almost done. It's going to be done before the end of the year. Even, I have it on my WIPGO board just in case I don't work on it, finish it by the end of this year. It will get done when the WIPGO draw is called. And if this does get done by the end of the year, words, Amy, I know, I'm trying to think of too many things at one time. If this piece gets done by the end of the year, I'm going to exchange it on my WIPGO board for something else. But I wanted to put it on my WIPGO board just in case, because I really, it's so close to being done that it needs to be worked on. It's a petite gold dimensions. It's called Ugly Duckling. And I'm using all the kit stuff. Kit floss, kit fabric, it's an Ada, and this is where it's at. Look how it's warped right there. I have to like stretch. stretch and pin it probably when I'm done. So the top is completely done. All this is backstitched, done, backstitched. And then I think I just need to finish this, and it's backstitched to there. So all that's backstitched. So backstitching, finish him. And I think he has a tiny bit of backstitch left, and then him. And if I work on him, I don't know. I just feel like it's close. So I had to put it on WIPGO. But if I do finish it, we'll exchange it for something else. I put my vultures on my WIPGO board. Where is the cover picture? This is by Lindy Stitches. This is feldspar, I believe, 32 count, and I'm doing 1/2 on 32 count. So I've got a vulture and a half, and I'm almost finished the border up there. I really like vultures. I decorate with vultures at Halloween. I have little vultures that come out, little stuffed vultures, and more cross stitch with vultures. So, okay, this one is an old sunset kit called Giants of the Sea. Debbie has finished this one. I'm using the floss. I changed out the fabric. I think this is a Luminous Arts fabric, and I believe it's 32 count because I had to do 2/2 because there are blends. I can't remember what what the fabric is called. I feel like it's called Snow Days. Let's see, stand up. That is where I'm at. Debbie framed hers, and it is just, it's beautiful. I think I got this like on eBay. Maybe you can look up the old sunset kits on eBay, get it on the secondary market. Is this the last one? I think this is the last one. This is my little Gremlin project. It is a Dimensions called Wise Owl, not even a gold, and I cut all that off, and it's going to be this big. Using the kit floss, not the kit fabric. I feel like this is a fog, maybe 36 count fog. And this is where she is at. Get her close. Somebody messaged me, and thank you so much, and offered to finish this for me and give it back. And I'm thinking about taking her up on that. We'll see. I mean, it is a beautiful pattern, and that's why I want to keep going on it. It really is. I just don't know why it doesn't call to me or gives me so much trouble. Maybe it's the fabric. Maybe I should have kept it on the Aida. I don't know. Anyway, okay, that is it. That should be 23 projects. Yep. Here is my board for this year. And I have finished a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I finished 5. So that's great. Yep. Okay. that is it. You got a little mini WIP parade. Not all my WIPs, but 23 of them. I think I have 30 or 31, and 5 or 6 of those are full coverage. So none of my full coverage are on my WIPGO because I work on my full coverage on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So they're gonna get love no matter what. Okay, enjoy your day. Love you guys. Bye.